Have you ever welcomed back to Old Charles a large, shiny half-dollar coin and wondered, is this worth more than 50 cents? Well, today we're diving into the 1974 United States Liberty half-dollar, also known as the Kennedy half-dollar, and uncovering its real value in circulation, its history, and the rare varieties collectors are after. So don't go anywhere. First, let's talk history. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Americans wanted a way to honor his legacy, and replacing Benjamin Franklin on the half-dollar was a symbolic tribute. But the 1974 version? That was part of a transition era. Visuals * picture of JFK. 1964 silver coin versus 1974 clad coin side by side. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar features JFK's profile on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The reverse shows the presidential seal, crafted by Frank Gasparo, a bold eagle with an olive branch and arrows in its talons. Here's where it gets interesting. While the first Kennedy half-dollars in 1964 were made of 90% silver, by 1971 the U.S. Mint had completely removed silver from general circulation coins. So, the 1974 half-dollar is made of a copper-nickel clad composition. Composition * outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel core, 100% copper on-screen tip. Sorry folks, no silver in 1974. Now for the big question. How much is your 1974 Liberty half-dollar worth today if it's just a regular circulated coin? Face value * 50 cents between $2 to $5 depending on luster and condition. High-grade coins, MS65 and above, * $15 or more. Circulated 1974 coin. Mint state 1974 coin, shiny, untouched. If your coin has scratches, dirt, or has been in a vending machine, expect close to face value. But if it's shiny, clean, and well-preserved, it could fetch a few dollars from collectors. The 1974 half-dollar was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S. Look just below Kennedy's neck to find the mint mark. 1974, Philadelphia / 201 million. 1974, D; Denver / 79 million. 1974, S; San Francisco, only proof coins / 2.6 million. The 1974 S proof coins were never meant for circulation and were sold to collectors in proof sets. Value of proof coins, 1974 S $4 to $10 plus, depending on condition. Let's talk about what really gets collectors excited: error coins and rare variants. Here are a few to keep an eye out for. Factory minting mistakes. Value varies widely, but can be $10 to $50 plus tip. Always check your change or coin jars. You never know what treasure you're holding. So should you keep your 1974 Liberty half-dollar? Here's the breakdown. It's in uncirculated or near mint condition. It's a proof coin, 1974 S. You suspect it's a rare error variety. It's heavily worn or damaged. You're just looking at average circulated examples. The history of the 1974 Liberty half-dollar, more commonly known as the Kennedy half-dollar, is deeply rooted in American emotion and tribute. This coin wasn't just about money, it was a memorial. It all started on November 22, 1963 *, when President John F. Kennedy was tragically assassinated in Dallas, Texas. In the days following his death, the U.S. government and public pushed for a meaningful way to honor the young and charismatic president. Instead of a statue or monument, officials decided to immortalize him on a coin. Specifically, the half-dollar. The decision was swift. Just 4 days after Kennedy's death, the U.S. Mint received approval to redesign the half-dollar in his image. By March 1964, only months later, the new Kennedy half-dollar entered circulation, replacing the Franklin half-dollar that had been in use since 1948. The 1964 version was struck in 90% silver, which led to massive hoarding. Americans didn't want to spend these coins, they wanted to keep them as mementos. Why 1971, due to rising silver prices and economic shifts, the U.S. Mint officially removed all silver from circulation. Strike half-dollars, switching to a copper-nickel clad composition, the same type used for dimes and quarters. That brings us to the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar. This coin continued the series, minted in large quantities for circulation, but not for long. Just 1 year later, in 1975, regular half-dollar production for circulation was reduced significantly due to low public use. These coins became more common in casinos and collectors' drawers than in everyday pockets. While the 1974 Liberty half-dollar wasn't the first in the series ***, it represents one of the last widely circulated years before the coin began disappearing from daily use. 1974, a last hurrah for the Kennedy half in circulation. The Kennedy half-dollar design has remained virtually unchanged since 1964 and is still minted today, though mostly for collectors. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The value of a 1974 Liberty half-dollar can rise, or fall, based entirely on how well the coin has been preserved over the years. The official coin grading scale goes from poor, P1, to a perfect mint state, MS, 70. Let's break it down in simple terms. Coins that never entered circulation. They still may have minor marks for mint handling, but the details are sharp on screen. Shiny and clean equals good value. These are investment quality coins. Strong eye appeal, no scratches, nearly flawless value. Often $10 to $25 or more, especially from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. So before you spend your 1974 Kennedy half-dollar or sell it cheap, check the condition. A small scratch might be the difference between pocket change and collector cash.